Hello Jolly Dollies, hope you're well. I'm Navi, welcome to my channel, Bombay Roots. So in today's video we are doing another unboxing, so without further ado, let's get this boy out of the box. So I got him off eBay, and it's come all nicely wrapped and protected with these, I call these like foam Cheetos. There's no other way of describing them really. So let's get this lovely guy, let's get the ship box out of the way. Guys, you need to let me know if you want me to just display the doll. That's actually, I haven't seen it. I've been waiting to unbox this doll for a bit now, and I need some scissors. Or, right. Guys, you need to let me know if you want me to unbox the doll off the shipper and everything. So here's the back of the box. I'm so excited. So this is Barbie styled by Super Kid Studios doll. That's the person that the doll is designed by. His name is Cole Delane, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, who is a Brooklyn-based artist, designer, and the visionary behind Kid Super Studios, a creative collective that designs and makes clothes, paints, and does art shows, records music, and makes films and music videos. Delany, sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, creates from his imagination and dreams where anything is possible. From the streets to the catwalks, he transcends boundaries through his hand-drawn artistry, wacky patchwork, and playful experimentation. This styled by Super Kid Studios doll rocks a runway look with vintage Ken and Barbie illustrations inspired from his Everything is Fake Until It's Real Clamation show at Paris Fashion Week, which powered a meteoric rise in the worlds of fashion, art, and creativity. And then you've got you can pause to read for yourself if you would like to. So you've got a signature, and then you've got the picture of the doll, Barbie.com, no more than 20,000 worldwide, HRM25, IDC, MJM567. Doll stand included, colors and decorations may vary. And then you've got the website, you've got the Mattel logo, empowering generations through play. So this is the side of the box. It's a pink box, Barbie styled by Colm Delane. And then on the other side of the box, you've got styled by Super Kid Studios, and then you've got a side profile of the doll. And without further ado, let's start with the Barbie signature styled by Kid Super Studios, Mattel. And then you've got the doll itself. I hope it's showing properly on camera. I'll just bring it a bit closer so you guys can see that. And the back of the box, the artwork inside is a bunch of Kens on a catwalk, because that's how he's oh, my box is damaged, guys. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got a crack right there. And I was, as you guys probably know if you've watched a couple of my other videos, I am a box collector, and it pains me when I have to unbox a new doll, because it looks so good in the box. But needs must, that one is cracked, so we are going to unbox this doll. I'm going to start at the very bottom of the box. So we pull that little tab, and then it's got this tab that folds in. Well, I'm glad I'm taking it out of the box, because if I was going to keep him in box, so we just unfold those and pull the doll. So the certificate of authenticity, which is right here, we'll just remove the pink box. So it says certificate of authenticity styled by Kid Super Studios doll. A certificate that you can style by Super Kids Studios was created through collaborative efforts of designers and artists at Mattel. It's a gold label signature doll, and no more than 20,000 worldwide. Let me just bring it back. Oh, I wish we had bigger screens. I was going to bring them back a little bit, just so you guys can see. Oh, sorry. Let me just try and, so, I'm just going to do a little upwards motion, and then I'll bring him into the camera. So it has those plastic stays securing him. These used to be, like I've said before, these were how dolls were kept in the box back in the 90s. They used to use this method. And sometimes they use a bit of string in between, and they used to do it in the hair, mainly. So in the back, you've got the base of the stand, which is white. It's printed in cardstock. It has a tiny bit of texture to it, actually. Mine's a bit bent. But then again, that's my experience. Yours could be different. I can always iron it a bit more. So there you have it. It's quite nice, actually. And then in the plastic, you've got the base of your stand, which is just round plastic white base. And you've got the waist holder. So put those to the sides. And now we are going to just release this doll. So back in the 90s, guys, those of you who haven't had the experience of unboxing a 90s doll, they used to have these plastic stays on the box. So the dolls would be secured by these plastic stays, and they didn't really have a plastic body form attached. They were just held by these things in the back, and sometimes these will sellotape on them as well. They don't feel the need to do that anymore. So we just fold those, and sometimes they can be a bit tricky. We just fold these, and we push them in to the box, and then ta-da, like so. And this side, and then you've got plastic stays in the back, which you just pull away. These are being a bit tricky today. Bear with me a second. I'm just going to release them from the box. So just a little heads up, Jolly Dollies. the plastic stays on the feet are crisscrossed, okay? So in order to do that, I'm just going to pull his feet from it. And that's a 1 and a 2, a 2 and a 1. So yeah, we'll just... And the feet are out. And then we've got another plastic stay right in the middle. And ta-da! He's been released. So to speak. Alright. Okay, right. So 3 plastic stays and one of these around his neck to secure him to the plastic body form, I want to say. But we don't need this. And with these guys, like I don't know if I've shown this before, I just pull them. Because as you pull them, the other bit of plastic falls into the doll's head. Instead of, if you cut it, you always have that bit of annoying plastic in between. And then his hands are secure with his plastic stays as well, which we just pull away from each other. And then they release. I think it's a better way than putting plastic stays everywhere, to be honest with you guys. And then you've got this thing around him as well. So out of the box, he wears a plastic cap with Kid Super Studios on it. It's in gold. It's simply painted. All the details of the cap are molded. It's finished all the way around. It's got that little cap there. Scalp weaver, as I call them. His face is really cute. And the reason why I got this scan, guys, to be honest, when I saw some of the promo pictures, I wasn't over the moon with him. But he looks better in person than he does on photos. So, and the reason why I got him is because he's going to be my mini-me. He's the first doll that I can actually say I can call him a mini-me, because he's got curly, light hair, brown eyes, dark eyebrows, to figurine. And yeah, he's my mini-me. And up until recently, my hair was pretty much the same length as his. So I do have naturally curly hair, which I've fought with for years. But I digress. So he has brown eyes, almost like a hazel golden tone. I hope that's showing well on camera. He's not shiny or pixelated. His eyebrows don't have any single stroke hairs. He has 3 eyelashes at the bottom. He has a nude toothy grin. And he has this beautiful curly hair. So he then wears a mustard shirt with a green long coat, like quarter-length coat. These buttons are faux buttons, but they've got texture to them. They're actual sewn-in little buttons. So there's 1, 2, 3, there's 4 of them. The designs on the sides of the coat, you've got Ken there, and you've got Barbie. And mine has a tiny bit of... Oh, no, that's meant to be like the ear shadowing. I thought it was missing some material because they are not embroidered. As you can see, there's like a 60s, is it 50s, 60s? 60s designs of Ken and Barbie. They've got like a bit of, it mimics embroidery, but it's not. It's I wouldn't say it's been stamped. It feels plasticky, so it's like one of those plasticky prints. So if you were to watch this too many times, you'd know that this would start coming off, as it does on our own clothing. So the coat itself doesn't have any buttons to keep it in place. It has a plastic little stay in the middle, and then it has another one in the bottom. So be extra careful when you're pulling that, because the material, it's almost like a soft felt material, t-shirt material. But if you rub this too much, I think it's going to end up with those little bubbles all over the place. So this piece will need to be kept well. Try your best not to. It's got a bit of a loose stitch on there. It is finished all the way around. It's not. Bear with me. Just need to get my little cuticle cut out. So I'm just going to go very slowly, almost like surgery, and onto that one. Try not to get the fabric itself. So now it's freed. It's a nice piece. It's a really nice coat, and I thought this would be an ideal doll to unbox for autumn, because it feels like very autumn. Even the colours feel very autumnal. Hope I said that right. So it then has, so there's no lining on the coat itself. It's just finished with the stitching, and as you can see, the buttons have been sewn into the jacket, those little faux buttons. So you could get just like a little snap button in there if you want to keep it closed. It then has his pants with birds on them. I want to say these are seagulls, but there's another bird that's black and white that migrates in autumn to warmer countries. You see them in other parts of Europe. I haven't seen them here. They're not magpies. They are small. I'll try and get a little picture of one, but that's what it reminds me of. They are like seasonal birds. They are black on top and white underneath. So the trousers look like bell bottoms to me, and I actually have a similar pattern of trouser that I bought for myself. So this couldn't be this is just the perfect mini-me, honestly. Mine are not bell bottoms, but these look like bell bottoms. So the birds are just printed on as the stitching, like the little design on them, and then it finishes this look with these platform trainers in white, and they are hollow underneath, and they do have, I don't know if you can see that, but they've got the Ken logo on them. Can you see that? Let me try and see if we can focus. Yeah, it does. So he's also, I don't really want to, bear with me a second. So he has 2 little plastic stays that I'm just going to clip on either side of his baseball cap. those just came off really easily. And oh, it's got a little plastic stay in there, which is just holding. Oh, that's it. That's come off. Still got a little plastic stay in there. So that's him, that's his cap, which just fell on the floor. And he has a hairnet on his hair. So he needs a lot of attention out of the box because it's very curly, frizzy hair. So he's going to need a little spa treatment. I'm going to try and remove. Oh, sorry. I'm going off camera here. So it's got an elastic. Can you guys see that? It's got an elastic on it. And then you just take it off. As he's not working in a fast food or restaurant place, he doesn't need it. But I'm sure it was just to keep the hair in place. It's a very fine net. It's appreciated. And there might be a tiny bit of hair that's caught into the net itself. I have a feeling if we were to straighten his hair, I've tried not to see too many reviews of this doll because I wanted to have my own experience with him. But his hair is very fluffy. It's almost like there's a doll that has this hair type. Was it one of the Lux dolls that had like really, really curly hair? Or was it the BMR blonde girl? I have her, and I think she's gorgeous, and I've never taken her out of the box. So let's just give you a little quick look without. And guys, when I had longer hair, this is how I used to wake up, or worse. I think curly hair is great when it's nicely styled, but when it's not, you know, when you wake up in the morning, it's like, oh my god, I just escaped somewhere, you know, been dragged through a hedge. But it can be easily styled. I'm pretty sure if I wet it and comb it and style it like I would my own, it's going to look great. So he's also fully articulated. So he has articulation at the head. He can move up and down. He can move side to side. He's green. And I forgot to mention, guys, the pants Velcro in the back. And the shirt, which is a mustard shirt. Oh, it's not sleeveless. It's got like short sleeves. Wow. Well, I appreciate it. So give it up for the stylists of this doll because they did a great job with it. So let me just take his jacket off so you guys can see. So I'm just gonna. So he seems to want to pose for us a bit. So taking your shirt. So he's fully articulated with movement at the head, shoulder. He can move up and down, back and forth. He has single joint at the elbow. That he cannot touch his. Well, he can touch his face, but not so much. Not like a made to move. He has movement at the wrist. His hands are differently posed. I think they've got a very delicate pose. They're slightly curved in. You can see that. So movement at the wrist, hip. He can move back and forth. And he can actually do the splits. Oh wow. He can do the full splits, guys. So he can move, can you do the splits? Oh yeah, he can. It's all gymnastic, this one. He definitely is a super kid. I'm going to undress him fully, just so you guys can see his body. I will try and see what made to move match we've got. And I forgot to say that these trainers are we've seen this, they are the BMR Tango Candle shoes, but just in white. The other ones were orange. I've got them somewhere, and I can see them in the box. So I just managed to grab them. Can you see? They are exactly the same. So same shoe mold, just a different color. So if you wanted to make his outfit pop a bit more, especially for autumn, you can always give him the orange ones. So for all purposes of a good review, I am going to show you what his body's like. Is this like a Model Muse? There is a difference to it. Is this like a Model Muse, or is it like a different doll nudity? Or is this like a Model Muse articulated body? I think I've seen these in some other dolls, but the first time that I'm seeing them, they've got ankle articulation, guys. Can you see that? They've got ankle articulation. They also come with knee protectors, which are attached with sellotape, which is always great for us to remove thin. But yeah, I don't think I've seen this type of body before. And I call myself a Barbie collector. And to be honest, I've only started seriously collecting like the latest dolls more recently. Because the bank used to say no. You know, when you've got responsibilities and stuff, it's not always easy to follow your dreams or spend money on something that makes you happy, if that makes sense. So, yeah, here we go. I wouldn't have been able to do this. I'll tell you this. I'll tell you that, and that's why I only started the channel recently. So, it's got single articulation at his knees, but it's still pretty decent articulation. It's got articulation at his feet, ankles, which I appreciate. His t-shirt is secured with a transparent elastic band, just like the holiday cans. So when you remove it, I'm pretty sure they've done these. Did I do these bodies with the Divergent dolls? Because I do like. I watched all the films. I'm a massive Divergent film fan. I really enjoy them. I enjoyed from the first one to the last one. So I do think their bodies. I still haven't got the dolls, but I would like to get them. So I do wonder if these bodies were also the ones that they received in the Star Wars dolls. We're speaking of Star Wars dolls. It was the Ken and the Barbie combo. I will try and get a picture of what I'm talking about. So that's his body. And I'm not sure what body he can go with, but bear with me. Let's try and find a match. Not that it will matter much, but if I can give him more articulation, I'll appreciate that. It's always good. So Jollie Dollies, here I have my, I believe this was the Batman, Superman, versus Superman Ken doll. You know, the ones, the first buff Ken dolls, the superhero bodies. I gave him Ever After High hands, just to make them different because I have two of them. So I was able to get the Batman without his outfit, just naked, and I gave him the Sean face. And then I gave him Ever After High hands, but just slightly different color. The body itself is a very good match for Sean. I think it works. His body just doesn't have upper torso or upper thigh. But taking that, it's fully articulated. So I do believe if you wanted to give him one of these, if you're lucky enough to own one of the buff superhero Ken dolls, can you see that? It's not a bad match. Because he does have a tiny bit of warmth to his face. So I normally put them. So yeah, I think that would work. I put him on a buff body. But I do believe, see, I was lucky enough to get the Superman of the superheroes. So Superman versus Batman. I got a few of these. This is my second one. I think it's amazing. I just couldn't get myself to. It'll be too tall. Just bear with me a second. I'm going to remove that rule. So I do think you could get away with. Yeah, the skin tone is very similar. So you could use that, and you could also use the Superman body for him. It's not a perfect match, but if you wanted to have a buff body, it could be put on him. Especially if you're going to cover his body mainly for like winter scenes, you could go for the buff body. So bear with me. And speaking of those, speaking of that character that I was talking about, I've got, was it Trevor? There was done by was it Chris Pine that did the film with someone else? Oh, brain scrambled. So I do have one that I got off AliExpress. It's got pink hair, which is not ideal. What is the Wonder Woman? I think it was the Wonder Woman set. They had the Gal Gadot white dress doll, and then they had Chris Pine as the Ken. So this is the doll, and they work perfectly with these bodies, as you can see. And it is going to be my next reboot, guys. So just giving you a heads up. If you want to come and see Chris Pine reboot, and then he's going to be transformed into something. Yeah, just a heads up. Heads up, get it? So, right, as for him, he's got a lighter skin tone. So you could put him on the Superman body, which would work quite well. You could leave him as he is. And let me just put him back together. Because this was mainly to show you guys. Oh, I've got to put his... So let me just put him back together. So shirt is back on. It does seem to pop a little bit. It's buff enough for this. If you're going to put him on a buff body, that definitely won't fit. It'll be too much. So let's just put his pants back on. It's quite easy to dress, actually. He's just Velcro in the back. I'm going to try the orange platforms, actually. Just do a little freestyle. Nothing major. God, these are not the easiest things to put on. I think it's on the wrong foot. Is it? Should be. Okay. It just takes a little bit of force to get these boots on. One is on. Two is on. So my thoughts on him. Is it worth it? In my opinion, he is. Especially if you don't like the made. Not everyone likes made to move bodies. Some people prefer the normal articulated bodies. Just get him. If I restyle him, or if I give him, I'm not sure I would give him a reroute. Only if I get another one. But I would only remove the hair if I had more than one. But if you put him on a made to move body, you can just swap his hands as well. So I'll put him on with his easily enough stress. I will say the articulation, guys, it's not as stiff as I will say the articulation is not as stiff as a made to move. That's one I think the criticism that I'll give for him is the articulation is a bit flimsy. The body's quite hollow. It's almost like a superhero body. Just now. Come on, mate, stand on your own. Trying to get him to stand on his own. Because you would think with the platforms and everything would be able to stand. Well, he can. There we go. You guys see him. Let me just bring you guys down a bit. Can you see? So that's him with his little orange shoes. And speaking of body swaps, let's also unfinished business regarding these two. So we gave him the holiday 2025, and then so you guys can see him. We gave him a made to move body, but we didn't have a made to move body for Mr. Blonde. And I'm just drained. Guys, I've got my onesie on because it's already quite cold in London. We didn't give him a made to move body. He was saying express delivery. Right, let's do this quickly. Guys, I was you won't believe this, but I tried. I knew I'd had the doll. The doll had been delivered, and I've been tidying up and been doing all sorts of stuff. And when it came to me doing a video for the doll, I couldn't find the box. And I searched everywhere, and I couldn't find it. And I had separated it from the other one, so I wouldn't get confused. And I knew exactly which one to get. And I searched and move all the boxes and was thinking to myself, what on earth? Where did that doll go? Where did that doll go? Well, it was in my wardrobe, in my walk-in wardrobe that I've got, that I'd separated it from all the others that I've still got to unbox for you guys. So I have more. And I know my video is a bit longer, but we have gone through detail. I like to go into detail with all the stuff that I'll show you guys because I think it's unfair. If you're going to watch a video, and I know that people are doing shorter and shorter videos nowadays, but I think it's good when you can. Wait, no more. I was able to get another Sean from eBay. It cost me a pretty penny. He's brand new, so he is naked, which is fine because it's going to be a body done for him. In the head, I've got something. Probably I won't use this head because this head cost me arm and leg, literally. But oh, all right, okay. Actually, I will use this head because the fluffing is gone. I don't think I was aware of that, but that works quite well. So, guys, here's the thing: if you want to do a holiday Ken in another color, I'll come back and we'll do something. We'll do something. So, once again, we are just going to do a quick body swap, and after this, I will leave you guys to it. I hope you got comfy. You got a nice little drink and everything because we reviewed the doll. We are taking some heads, swapping some bodies, and yeah, that's how we roll in this channel. So, with Blonde Reboots, it's not just reboots; it's everything, or at least it will be. That's what I'm working towards, and I hope you guys stick around with me, and I hope that my videos are being fun to some. I'm still very early on. I'm still pretty new to the whole thing, but head is off. So off with his head, and now he's going to go onto the Sean body, which is a really good match. I want to say it's a great match. And there you have it. He's fully made to move. And let's do a hand test. I know that a lot of people do, when they compare like skin tones, they tend to go like this, but I do my skin tone by hand because sometimes when you even with the perfect, even if the dog's already made to move, sometimes the hands are not the same tone. So he's now fully made to move. I'm just going to leave him without being made to move, to be honest, guys. It would bug me. Do I want to get the other two? Do I want to get a couple more? If I could, I would get 2 of each in order to get the full collection. I would like to get the Barbie dolls as well. They're slightly pricey at the moment, so yeah. So let's do a quick swap. I'm just going to put his clothes together, and I'll be right back. Here we go, guys. He's now fully made to move. And if you're wondering if it's a good match for the Super Kid, not terrible. The Sean is slightly, just a little bit warmer. But I do wonder. So that's unfinished business done. Let's see. Okay, now the wheelchair might be a bit of a better match if you want to put him on a made to move body. It's not 100%. I'm not going to lie to you guys. There is a tiny bit of a difference, but perhaps if you put the hands, it won't show as much. But there you guys have it. It turned into a bit of a fashion show with our Kens. Super kid. Oh, super kid. So would I get another one in box? Yes, I would. Purely because I like to have box dolls to display. You can do a bit of a Saturday night dance if you know. John Travolta in the nightclub. If he manages to stand on his own. It is. So that's my mini-me, guys. Only feet. Trying to get him to stand for you guys. But alright. There you guys have it. And let's get Sean out of the way because it's for another project. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my review of Super Kid Ken, aka my mini-me. I'm very happy that I have him because it is such... Oh, let me just get some of these things out of the way for you guys. Because it is such a cool guy. So there you have it. Holiday Kens in their full splendor in their made to move bodies. You've got Mr. Superman over there, Calvin Harris. Is it Calvin Harris? God, it's late and he's going to bed. It's Sunday now. So yeah, there you guys have it. Hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, thank you. Apologies for the video being so long, but we did quite a few things. We covered quite a few things, didn't we? There you go. That's my review for Super Kid Ken. Goodbye from my mini-me. Holiday Sean. Holiday Latino. Holiday Superman, Super Kid. Until next time, Jollie Dollies. Bye-bye.